Gladys ain't got an ounce of remorse or regret, and Sasha too kind-hearted, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome back to another video with Life with Chelsea. This for General Hospital, May 10th, 2023. Okay, so we're gonna might as well start with Gladys. So I said, she's so low down. Look, then Celine texts us saying they had an opening. I think it said 5K, and she finna go do it. I said, by the time she get done, Sasha ain't gonna have no money. Because when you know, I don't even think Sasha knows how much the garage sold for. Because, she said, Celine had said that um most of it covered her debt, cover Gladys' debt, but the rest of it, she said she was gonna reserve it for her to play and everything. And if you don't got that far in debt by gambling and all this other stuff, why would you go and get more further in debt? That means more than likely everything she done invested, not that she done invested, but everything that was left over after the garage paid off the debt, she gonna owe that. She gonna it's gonna cover that, but she gonna owe that. She gonna owe more. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say, that she gonna be further than that. Dog, that's all I had to say. She gonna be further than that. I said Sasha ain't gonna have a dime when she get done. I wonder if she have a dime now. Look, Cody should have told. He gonna have to tell her something, because on tomorrow's episode, Cody's gonna be there, and Gladys, she's showing up there. So maybe this will make him tell her. Gonna have to tell her soon. But I said when she finds out, this gonna hurt her, because Brando's gone, her baby's gone, and I said, how much more can this lady take? And then Maxie getting her to go back on that Home and Heart. I think it's Home and Heart, the little show. You remember when she had that breakdown? I think it was last year, because the lady came over there with the fake baby and everything. And I said, look, hopefully she doesn't have a meltdown. Hopefully she does real good. But yeah, Gladys ain't got no type of remorse, no regret for what she did. She over here, she acted like she was canceling the vacation, but then she came and told Sasha, and Sasha was like, pay whatever it costs and everything. And I said, man, Sasha. But the way Carly looked, it kind of seemed like she knew that Gladys was taking advantage of her. I don't know if we're going to see something, because, Carly got her own situations going on right now. But yeah, I said she low down, but that's enough talking about Gladys low down self. Hopefully Cody's tails, though. Carly and Drew. I said, okay, they was talking about, you said the only plus side to the situation was the fact that now, excuse me, the fact now that they don't have to hide their relationship. I said, well, technically, don't they still got to hide their relationship? Because, when they was questioning her, Diane was saying how they connected to, they had the same family members and all that other stuff. And the investigation isn't over. But yeah, Drew he kind of seemed like he doesn't believe that Ned did it, because even after he punched him, he still denied it. But now Brooklyn believes Ned. She believes him because he swore on Lila or whatever, and she knew that he didn't play about that type of stuff, and he wouldn't have sworn. But I want to know what Tracy wants with Brooklyn. Like, she was like, now you could repay her because she helped Chase. So I said, what does she want? Is it something in regards to Ned and them, or what? But yeah, Ned got punched or whatever. He was, look, they beefing because of Nina. But they was trying to figure out who knew, and they was like Sonny, Olivia, them two, Ned knew. I think that was it. So it won't be long. They gonna wonder if Sonny told Nina. And Sonny didn't tell her. She overheard conversation. She heard Sonny and Olivia talking, actually. And then she was talking to the dude at the bar. And I said, look, Nina done started up a whole bunch of unnecessary mess. But yeah, Olivia doesn't believe Ned. Brooklyn does now. Maxie's sick. I said, we haven't seen Maxie since the nurse's ball, but she back. She's sick and everything. Felicia was talking to her. Then Felicia was talking to Holly. Holly telling about the kids, and she was like, he's kind of seeing somebody, Diane. And she was like, she kind of figured it. I said, you kind of figured it, but the way you acted, you brought up, like, so that means you was trying to be a little petty or whatever. You was trying to be a little petty or whatever, because you was like, I know y'all have legal things to talk about, so I'm like, okay, if you knew that. Look, what she do, mark her territory. I was thinking back to, it was one year. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before last, when they had originally had Holly, and Robert was searching for her and everything, and they didn't find her, and he was so upset about her. And that was when Olivia went with him, right? And I thought about it. I said, oh, I remember that. He was desperately trying to look for her and just felt some type of way and everything. And I said, ooh, Now that complicates things. But Diane stuck to a gun. She said, "Don't call her until you figure out what you want." I said, "I hope he figure out he want Diane, cause look, I don't understand. It'd be different if you tried once when y'all was younger some years ago, and now y'all older and you want to try again. But to constantly try with the same person and it's not working out, like I don't know how many times they tried though. But if it's people want to study, lean on history. Oh, we got history. Okay, and let that be all that y'all got. Because eventually, if the same thing that caused y'all to break up before may just be the same thing that caused y'all to break up now. Study trying to start over. Look, stop starting over. Stop it starting over and over again. And it's not working for a reason. Why you got to study to do that? But yeah, I feel bad for Diane. She done walked in seeing this man kissing her and stuff. Well, they was kissing each other actually. But yeah, then we got Portia. We might as well gonna talk about Portia. But Trina and them on their way back, they made it back actually. And she ran to her mom and hugged her, and then Taggart was hugging too, and they just looked like a whole little family. And I said, poor Curtis. But it looked like Trina finally agreeing to the DNA test, but we don't know yet. Because sometimes these trailers and stuff be telling stories. But she's talking to who was she talking to? When she was like she made her decision. Was it Taggart? When she was saying she know what she wanna do, or I think it's about the DNA test. But yeah, I felt bad for Curtis, but you could tell Trina just conflicted. But she said that's not gonna change nothing. But I said now it's too late because you gonna forever wonder if that's your father or whatever. I said if they make it to where Curtis ain't her father, I said they did this whole storyline for nothing. So he gotta be her father. He gotta be. But we just gotta wait and see. I'm ready for them. I wonder how long it's gonna take for them to find out. But yeah, Spencer's still on there getting his brother stuff. And Trina, she didn't. At first, I thought she was gonna try to talk him down or say something, but she just was laying on, just happy there. He said he heard Trina's voice or whatever, because at first he was just like he couldn't move or whatever. He couldn't move, but he heard her voice and everything. So she saved his life, and they just shared a moment. Laura and Curtis was talking about, everything that happened and the stuff with Trina and Portia. But let's talk about Portia. We gotta talk about Portia because Portia, Taggart brought up the point that I've been saying and everybody else been saying. You can't tell Trina what to do, and you definitely can't tell her what to do now. She was saying how this stuff they just went through is gonna pull them closer together. And I said, right, so why you think you finna get ready to break them up? Like, what can you do at this point? What exactly can you do? She might end up telling something that Spencer don't want her to know. That's the only thing I can see she could do to break them up. But I said, you crazy. If you just look, that y'all finally on talking terms, you gonna jeopardize that because you don't like her, like you don't like Spencer stuttering and stuff. You don't like Spencer, but yeah, Taggart was trying to talk some sense to her. He actually did, and that's when they made it, and she ran and hugged the mom. I said, yes, finally they stopped beefing. Maybe Sonny and Michael can finally start beefing as well. But I wouldn't count on it, not right now. Let's see, who else we seen? We already talked about Diane. We already talked. Did we talk about Sasha? Oh, I said Sasha gonna have to check back into reality because Gladys taking full advantage of her. Cody gonna have to tell. She gonna have to see for herself. Somebody gonna have to tell something. But Tracy gonna ask Drew if the SEC would rather have him a Navy SEAL or the ex-wife or Sonny, basically. And I said he ain't gonna flip on her. She ain't gonna flip on why people. Cause wasn't Sonny was asking Diane something about what did they want Drew or did they want Carly or whatever. And I said y'all crazy. I said I don't think I don't know how long Carly and Drew gonna last, but it's clear as day that it will forever be something between Carly and Sonny. So I don't know why people acting all shocked and running around trying to seek vengeance and all this stuff for no reason. But yeah, Drew said they could find they over here hugging and all this extra stuff, and I said you still ain't out of the woods yet. But look, they think Ned did it. Brooklyn the only one see that he didn't do it. Maybe Tracy do now. And I said all this mess because of Nina, and she gonna have the audacity to go ask Carly for help. Gonna have the audacity, but again, I want to point out that Diane stuck to her guns and said, not to call her because she was like, basically, she not finna compete with nobody, especially not the love of his life. And I said, right, here you do. I said, no, no, no. She said she liked honesty, so that's true. He was honest. He was like, when he thought she was going, it was like a hole. He said, a hole in his heart, in his life, or whatever. I said, look, that was her answer right there. I said she should have walked out then. She did ask for the truth though, and but she did right. And I said, look, he said the fact that he said that should tell him that he should be with Holly. I want him to try with Diane though, but the fact what he said that is what was like. man, it ain't over between them. And Holly talking about she's sticking around. So even if he did choose Diane, she ain't going nowhere. But comment your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, deuces. Have a great day and be safe.